I'm Gregg Corrigan, the co-owner of Happy Craft Brewing, downtown Moncton. We just celebrated our 1-year anniversary, July 28th, yeah. So we opened right in the middle of the pandemic. It's a cousin that gave me a home brew at a family reunion. It was his first home brew, and I said, wow, this is actually quite good. I need to figure out how to make this. That was 12 years ago. So for me, the brewing process is all about creating stuff and stuff that people enjoy. This is what it all comes back to. In Nouveau-Brunswick, it's really about hanging out with the people in this tap room. That is the fun, the chatting with people, having a beer. It's all good times. You actually get like the same crowds coming through every week. It's kind of fun. So you actually get to know the people pretty well, actually, over a period of a year, and just having little conversations here and there, and it's quite fun. This building is really what makes Happy Craft unique. This downtown location with all of our process on display at all times. It's really the fun that we have here with the people who come in on a weekly or monthly basis. It is this 1950s building that we've renovated and brought back to life and gave it a new story. And then just everything's all exposed. You can see everything from start to end, grain to glass. We're small, family owned. It's really me and my wife are the two owners of Happy Craft, and then we have a very small team. There's 8 of us in total. We work together closely all the time, and it's really just a small group, and it's a lot of fun. When I started Happy Craft, and I have a day job that I do on the 9 to 5, and then this is my after work hours and my weekend time, and I like having a lot of different aspects to my life. I find people more interesting when they have a lot of different interests and a lot of different views. So I actually like hiring people that have another job. And so I have a number of professional people that work here 1 shift a week. They might do a weekend, maybe they do a shift during the week. And so it's quite a lot of fun. You get a lot of interesting conversations happen that way. I mean, really, it's been since the very first day. Since the day I submitted my business plan, they helped guided me through the whole thing, from start to finish. From the day we submitted our business plan to getting our BAS application approved, then as we got going with the construction and that, just making sure everything was in place, and then guiding us to putting our first listings on the shelves at AMBL and so far. They've been there the whole time. I mean, the craft beer and the tap rooms especially have taken on a new aspect. The nightclubs are gone. It's just people have gone away from that binge drinking kind of, and they want to go and hang out with their friends and have a pint, maybe 2 on the patio, listen to a few tunes, and it's become so social. It's not saturated. It's just taking a new form, and it keeps changing and evolving, and they become places to hang out now more than just craft beer. In the tap room, we have everything. We have lagers, light lagers, right up to hoppy beers, to malty beers, to sours. We strongly believe there's a beer for everyone, so we try to cover all our bases. We have a couple of guest ciders on. We don't make cider, but we want to make sure that people who are gluten intolerant or that don't like beer have an option also available for them. In the tap room, we have a very wide array, and we always are changing. Every time we do a new recipe, it's like, what do we do this time? What are we gonna do? I guess my very first brew, I was more an IPA guy back then, and then I became a pale ale kind of guy. So I've done 150 recipes. I'm sure 90 of them are probably pale ales and IPAs of the 150. And Sebastian is not much better. He's got 140, and he does a little more traditional beers. He does some saisons and stuff, and some farm ales and that. But again, pale ales and IPAs are where we drink, I guess. So there's 2 of us right now. We have a 3rd guy coming on. He's also going to be a brewer. We're equals. It's a pretty democratic process of how we decide to do things. But Sebastian in particular, the guy who gave me my first home brew, is my wife's first cousin. I've known him since he was 11 years old. He's a lobster fisherman by trade, and when we decided to open Happy Craft, I knew I had to have him on board, so I asked him to join us, which he happily did. At AMBL, it's the IPA, drama-free. For sure, it's the #1 seller. But here, we get a lot of sours that we sell. It's I don't quite know what the split is, and it's not a female-male thing. Like, it's equal across the board. But when people come out, they want something refreshing and not necessarily something hoppy, so they go for the fruited sours, and that's probably our #1 seller here, the Eau-de-Vie Rainbow. We would love to have a food offering, maybe here especially. We'd like to keep improving this tap room. We think it's awesome. We'd like to make it even better. We might try to open another fun location, maybe not a brewery per se, but a tap room, but we'll see. We're not no real plans, lots of talk.